Well, I'm sick as fuck, but here's a quick Space Death Knight guide for you if you want to hit Legend in Hearthstone this season with Space Death Knight. The deck is not top tier, but you can still actually climb to Legend with it if you know how to play it, so I hope you find the video helpful.
You are not prepared!
Triple Blood Space Death Knight is pretty decent right now. I'd say it's actually a lot stronger than what the stats suggest. The main gist of the deck is you are a Space Death Knight after all, so you do have things like Guiding Figure, things like Soulbound Spire, things like Arcanite Defense Crystal, and also Exodar to crack it out with. You also have Orbital Moon, which helps big time. Getting yourself reborn on that starship is actually pretty important against some matchups, making your board insanely sticky. When you're actually building the starship, you need to be careful how much you build it. You definitely want to be having one Guiding Figure in it, at least one Soulbound Spire, preferably maybe two, at least one Arcanite Defense Crystal so you can actually get a taunt on it. Other than that, the starship would just not be that amazing without one of those pieces, but sometimes you can still just blast it out even as missing some of those pieces, but it's very important to have it at least at 10 attack so you can actually be expecting some big 10 drops out of the spaceship. Sometimes you could be cracking out smaller ones if you're really desperate for it, but preferably you would be going for 10 or more. Going through the cards, we have Orbital Moon, so you can actually use this for extra lifesteal. You could be using it on something like Nomelia, giving her lifesteal plus reborn, like that would be insane. Basically, you get to attack with her twice and also heal back to full in the process. This deck does have Ziliax in here, so you do have a little bit of healing with Twin Module and Perfect Module. And also very important to actually save one of these for the starship once you launch it. So if you actually have one of these close to your Exodar, that would be best. You also have the Infested Breath package, plus, the Leech package, Infested Breath plus Sanguine Infestation, which are pretty good. Giving you a lot of extra health sucking, a lot of extra card draw with this one, pretty decent. The Poison Breath plus Wild Pyromancer combo is still very cracked. You could also just use a single hero power with this thing if you need just to remove one big thing. Vampiric Blood is gonna help you get even more health, also the card draw ain't bad, just make sure you have corpses. Pyromancer is actually another minion you could be giving the Orbital Moon to if you need some nice lifesteal of the board is very wide, so you can play Pyromancer, give it Orbital Moon, and then if you still need to kill everything Poison Breath, could be pretty solid that way. The Guiding Figures, the first one you drop, you don't actually need to have the first one do anything special. The Spell Burst is only important for you mainly for the starship. You could use it while you're moving out with her, but definitely don't wait till turn 5 so you can actually drop her plus a spell just for the sake of cracking an extra death rattle. It's not really something you should be striving for. The Soulbound Spire is also pretty nice, giving you some early game tempo. Giving you an extra 2-drop once this thing dies is pretty cool, and actually giving it Reborn with Orbital Moon, one you could spare for it, but yeah, it's definitely not a bad thing to be thinking about. Elise is also in here. With her you could be getting yourself extra copies of your starship pieces, so even if you get the 1-mana location, getting yourself a 1/1 location piece, that is still gonna give you a full-grown starship piece once you launch it. So even if you get a 1/1 Arcanite, it's still gonna be a 4/5 once you launch it. Same can be said if it's a 5/5, it's still just gonna be a 4/5. And same can be said for the 10/10. Starship pieces basically come back as their original actual starship piece stats, not the ones you've actually summoned copies with. Depending on the matchup, you could be going even for 10-drop location, you could be going for 1-drop if you don't have the mana, that kind of stuff. Definitely could be flexible with it. The Sanguine, like I said, very good for card draw. We even have Suffocating here, with which you could be destroying some very big men. Could be coming very in handy against things like Buff Hunter and stuff. Couple of Ancients of Yore are gonna help you with cycling through the deck, getting yourself armor. The Arcanite Defense Crystals, again, pretty great way to get yourself extra defense with taunts, with armor, and also making your starship nice and annoying would be great. Corpse Explosion gives you a nice little board clear. Same with Nomelia, like I said, you could be comboing her off with Orbital Moon, that can be pretty huge. Kill Jaden is a nice little safety net for any fatigue action some opponents might be having against you. And also, you could be playing this guy somewhat early if you have enough removal and card draw already. It might also be a game plan, even though more often than not that would be a bait. Exodar, you could be using it for all sorts of different things. You could use it for the armor, for the damage, for the extra starship pieces. It's very good. And also, if you actually launch on turn 8, it would be great to actually have an Orbital Moon next to it so you can give Reborn insta to the starship. That would be pretty good. We even have High Cultist Heron in here, and even though he does sound a little bit like a bait, he does thin out your deck nicely, getting you the Soulbound Spire or the Arcanite Defense Crystal, and even Nomelia. And when Nomelia gets pulled like this, she's actually not gonna cleave your own minions. She will, however, deal the 2 damage AoE if she dies. And she always dies because both the minions you pull do have 10 attack or more, so It's not that bad. We also have Ziliax with the Twin module plus Perfect module. And last but not least, we have Ceaseless Expanse, with which you could also try to go for lethal with the help of Exodar. The 0 mana Ceaseless into damage from Exodar could be huge. Matchup wise, here's what the situation looks like. Not that much stats, but you're going to be great against Quest Mage apparently, not so much against Protoss Priest. For the mulligan, you're going to be looking for your Starship pieces, and basically anything you could be curving off with. If you're curving into Sanguine Infestation, that can also be amazing. Same can be said for Release, heck, even Arcanite or Ancient of Yore. Going second, it's kind of the same deal, but here, depending on the matchup, I'd say holding on to something like Corpse Explosion or even Wild Pyromancer might not be the dumbest idea in the world, but it really comes down to the matchup and if you expect them to be board-centric. All around the deck is far from cheap, but it's definitely pretty pleasant, pretty good if you know how to pull it, how to push it to its limits. It can be pretty good. Anyway, that's it for the guide. Now let's check out some of the games with it.
The Lich King versus Illidan. This ends now.
Okay, what are you thinking here?
You serve me.
Here, let's see. Keep Infested Breath, probably. Maybe keep the Arcanite? I don't know.
Kind of comes down to what this guy is, and even if he is aggro, I'd say it's a little bit too down the road. I'd only keep the Infested Breath here, yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, just pass. Why not keep Arcanite? Because we didn't have a good early game curve. Might as well give ourselves better odds of actually curving into something than just holding on to a 5-drop. And this guy against us doesn't look to be aggressive either, so... What do you want to do here?
How important is coin keeping in this deck?
If you have something to do anyway, I'd rather not waste the coin here, I'd say. Infested Breath is not that horrible. It's not an amazing play, but it's still better than just wasting the coin, because you don't have a great turn free after that either.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's just suck a little.
Yeah, 3, 4, yeah.
Fresh Felstein, hot out of the kiln.
Yeah, what do you want to do now?
Probably just Soulbound.
Might as well. Just play the free drop.
But the gate's kind of strong here, right?
Kinda. But it's not that important either. Especially like that. What the fuck is this guy doing, man? That was dumb as shit.
How we can Sanguine, I guess.
Might as well. Okay. Hey, look at that. There's our Arcanite, and we actually curved out a little bit better because of that. That's all.
Nice.
Yeah, of course, Cross. That's kind of Starship 101 right there. You want to be summoning a lot of extra big men thanks to that thing. Okay. Okay, what's the play here?
I don't feel like we should get the Arcanite out, but it's gonna die immediately. But it would do that anyway, even with the removal. What do you think? We got 4 quarters.
I'm also down for the Arcanite. Fun fact, if you play no Melia, that would be a full clear, including the Death Rattle 1-2s. But I'd rather just Arcanite here. He is gonna smack it into this thing anyway, and we're okay with it.
Yeah.
And the Leech is also gonna suck off the 4-1, so that's pretty cool.
kind of like Vampiric Blood and Elise. I'm not worried about too much damage here. I mean, we could Corpse Explosion to clear, but no, it's not too much damage.
It's not amazing, it's not horrible. Kinda... Let's see the 2 mana Vampiric Blood first.
Okay.
I think just coin out Ancient of Yore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Okay. We didn't really have anything too amazing to do there. Elise was also not bad, but we don't even have anything to copy from Elise right now to feel that amazing about.
Yeah.
With Elise, you could be flexible. You could also be going for the extra damage and whatnot, but right now we're kind of behind on the board, so that wouldn't do all that much.
Vamp Blood Elise.
Let's see the Vampiric Blood. We're trying to get our guiding figure nice and quick.
Yeah.
That ain't it. Problem with us using all of these Vampiric Bloods is we're fresh out of corpses.
Yeah.
Let's whip out at least for a 1 mana location, perhaps.
I remember the days well.
Get a copy.
The Raptor down one of them.
Yeah, the Raptor's not that worse. You can put it on the boards, but no need to use it right now. Next turn we might use it for an extra leech or something. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, Exodar's in here, which is kind of cool, but this starship is nowhere near ready. Still is missing a lot of important pieces. That ain't great. That ain't great. Ooh, that's gonna be great soon.
Yeah. Good Nomelia, right? If we were to Raptor first and then get rid of this guy.
Now to just set up Nomelia and get an extra copy of Nomelia is actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, get an extra copy of Nomelia here. Use the 1/1 Nomelia into the 1/1 first.
Yep, that'll
And now attack into the middle, that's gonna be a full clear with the 4/2. Actually, no, it's not gonna be a full clear because of the order of operations, fuck.
Okay.
Was there a way for us to get that full cleared? Doesn't matter. Kill one, hero power the other, it's fine. It's not that big a deal that these are alive, but would have been a lot cooler if they weren't. Yeah, basically the order of death rattles there is the one who's first on the board triggers first, so our Nomelia was before those death rattles were on the board.
Corpse Explosion coming up.
Perhaps it's not enough as it stands. Now it is, if he kills this.
Yeah, he's killing the Yor, but I guess not.
Even if he's not, it's still enough, but do we care about it?
Or do we...
What do you think the play is?
I think we still Corpse Explosion, because I don't think we have a good answer to all his poison minions.
Yeah, you can go Corpse Explosion and then even 4 mana Sanguine Infestation. That is gonna burn one top deck, but it's not that big a deal. So 5 mana Corpse
We need to
first.
kill this guy first to try and get the extra...
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Wipe out with the 5th corpse. Yeah.
And 4 mana Sanguine. Okay, there's that important starship piece we were talking about.
Yep.
That is still not gonna be enough for 10 damage out of these, but if you actually get a copy from Ungoro Jungle, it would be enough. Not the best of burns, but it's fine.
Play the guiding figure this turn, right?
My rule is eternal.
Yes, I'd say pull up.
Death calls.
Could suffocate also if we want to start clearing some, but I feel like we might need that for a bigger main.
2 mana Infested Brev, the 2/4. Sure. Put down the guiding figure. Get a copy of it. The Rusher kills the 2/2.
We suffocating anything?
Sure, suffocate a 2/4. It's not great the way we did it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, it's fine. Right now, you could be very fucked if he has, if he had Califero, but he didn't, so we're happy. That's his second Eladari, so this guy doesn't have much in terms of damage left in him, so we don't even need to win anymore, we just need not to lose.
Yeah. Got some more corpses now, but are we ready for Starship?
Technically you are. Attack the 1/1 into the 1/2.
You can
Hero power into the 1/1 first. Exodar for armor. And give a deactivated yellow orbital moon on the starship. And that's about it. Let's see, we actually have Rush.
Yep.
But let's see if we care to use it. Honestly, we do not care to use it, I'd say.
Get bombs,
Don't we?
but yeah, keep him.
Free bombs, it's kinda cool.
He's got a 19
Fuck it,
health
use
and
it.
use
Use it,
Yeah.
use it. It's one less chance for the 10-10 to actually kill the 8-8, but still. It's something.
I kind of like it knowing with him at 19 health and not too
Like
much
I
in the
said, we
deck.
don't even need to win anymore, we just need not to lose. And next turn with Zeliax, you never lose.
Yeah.
And you could even give Reborn to Zeliax if you feel like it.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Clear out his Inquisitor, and he's gonna have too much to work through.
We could even consider tempoing the Sistas here. But it's not that hot. Yeah, just Zeliax.
Reborn.
It's kinda not that important if we gotta be honest.
Okay.
I'd say that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, there we go.
he did have enough there.
I do like this deck.
It's pretty solid when it curves out and if the opponent doesn't pressure you way too much. Even if he does pressure you way too much, you do have some pretty good early game removal, but you gotta find it on time.
The Lich King versus Scarlet.
Who wants to play?
Will serve me
What do you want to do?
in death.
Just corpse explosion. Everything else is good.
Yeah.
That's good. Infested breath. I don't know how important the removal is here.
This guy's also slow, so it's not really that important for you to be coining out anything right now. I'd just pass.
Yeah. Infested's probably better than coining out.
Yeah, just infest the 1/2.
Yeah.
One more death can't hurt.
That's annoying. Soul down is great here.
Yep.
He's gonna get tons of card draw thanks to this card though.
Yeah. You should be using this on hero power, right?
He's not very smart.
Yeah.
Who cares about card draw anyway? Thanks for the minion, I guess. Appreciate ya. Okay.
Coin out Ancient and kill this guy, the leech.
Death calls.
I'm kinda not against it. The guiding figure is also not bad, straight out. I think I just guiding and kill the leech.
Okay. And it might get Ziliax earlier that way.
Perhaps.
I grow weary.
Just Ancient and probably kill his card draw, right?
Yeah, just ancient and trade the 2/1. Yeah, having Exodar right next to Orbital Moon is awesome.
Yeah.
Just gotta find some of those starship pieces. Gotta say this triple blood version is a little bit clunkier in terms of getting yourself the starship pieces fast.
Yeah, you kind of have to draw.
With Buccaneer it was kinda cool. Getting yourself Divine Shoot against the Leech Death Knight? Okay. What do you want to do?
If you want to leech or infested breath of the leech, hero power this guy. Let the leech kill the shield and then soulbound spire.
I was thinking about that at first as well. But it does cost you the coin and also it's not that amazing. Because right now instead you could infest the breath plus soulbound and orbital moon on the soulbound.
Yeah.
I think I like it given you have 2 of them. So infest the 0/2 still. Soulbound and give it Reborn, and it's still a 50-50 for the Divine Shield to get fucked. Nice.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Technically speaking, next turn we could try our luck with the Exodar Orbital Moon. All we gotta do is this turn get Guiding Figure in the mix.
Yeah, I kind of like just Guiding Figure, and then... Well, we only have 5 corpses. Buff, we keep him.
Attack the 2-1 into the 5-5, see what that gives. Hero power into it, and the 1-4 attacks it. And just play the 3-mana Guiding Figure. That's about it. And next turn we get to do Exodar, maybe even for extra copies of these shits.
Yeah.
Good news is this guy also doesn't have too many corpses. Bad news is he could still have the poisonous himself, but he is using Exarch Maladar, so he is not using the poison breath, potentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's also kind of crappy because he could return a minion back to our hand. I wonder if he's going to return the 3-2. He is actually going to return it back to the deck, which is even worse.
Is there trouble?
Perfect.
And of course,
Ooh.
we need that guy out there, though.
If in this case, should we wait a turn? It's kind of annoying, but
I think we should. I think we gotta get the Arcanite out.
My rule is eternal.
he's probably just gonna shuffle it back to your deck though anyway. But shuffling your Starship back to your deck, that's gonna be real crappy too. But the thing is, you're also gonna have a full board, so I think we actually gotta go fast. Attack both the minions into the 4-12. Put down Exodar. Actually, coin Exodar for Starship pieces.
Are we choosing pieces?
Starship pieces, I said, yes.
Okay.
Play 1 Guiding Figure and Reborn the Starship. This way you get a... Actually, no, we should not have done that. We were already having a full board as is. Yeah, we could have rushed these down if we were quick enough. Yeah, playing the 3-2 was not a bright idea. Still, let's see what he does. He is gonna shuffle that Starship into your deck. Good news is you have a bunch of extra Starship pieces ready to start blasting a new one.
Yeah.
Was that smart? He shuffled 5 bombs in there. Not to mention giving us all of this crap. This guy really didn't think that through, did he? This guy really didn't think that through.
Wow.
We did not get ourselves an extra bomb, and this 3-1 definitely was dumb. But he started building us a new starship too, so that's not that bad. 5 damage AoE. Yeah, this guy really screwed the pooch there, not gonna lie. Congrats, buddy. Real smart of you. Yikes, man, that was bronze stand galore. Check out the bronze on this guy. This guy was from the Bronze Age. Step bro really didn't know what he was doing there. Not a demon hunter, very original.
Will serve me in death.
Keep the soul bound in the sanguine.
Yeah. Okay, this guy's fast. This guy is fast.
Play the 3-2 for... Or are you hoping to be able to clear with that later?
I'd say you play it right now. It's gonna be rough to use it for anything else. We do have Corpse Explosion on turn 5 and we curve into it pretty decently, so I'd say we just do as much anti-tempo as possible for him. It's not great for us. He still clears it pretty efficiently, but at least that's 2 damage not in your face.
Yeah.
Soulbound it is. But he is curving out absolutely broken right now. This is as good as you could be curving off with his deck. Next turn, at least the Soulbound is sucking out the 4-2, but the damage is done.
That's a lot of damage. We're sanguine and smacking this guy. Or maybe we're getting rid of his 02.
Play the Sanguine. But you gotta attack the 1-2, because if you don't, that's way too much extra damage for him.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay, he's giving us a corpse here, so Vampiric Blood's gonna work. He's trading, that's pretty sucky for him. That is definitely not what he wanted to do here.
Yeah. Do we Vampiric Blood and Guiding Figure, I guess?
You kinda could. It's a little bit on the baity side if you ask me, but I think it's fine. Sure, play the Guiding Figure into Vampiric Blood. Let's hope you get lucky with a 2-6 or some taunt.
Yeah.
And kill the 4-1. Okay. No taunts, but we're nice and healthy. In this game, it's all about you just not dying. It's not about building a starship. It's about you just gaining an obscene amount of health and stopping him. This guy's trading way too much for a deck like his. He should just be going face here. That is stupid as shit. Maybe he's trying to make a clear board for a Zilliax or some crap like that, but it's very stupid what he's doing.
Probably Arcanite. I guess we could Sanguine.
Sanguine into Infested Breath would be absolutely amazing, but if you don't get Infested Breath, it's gonna be kinda mediocre.
I guess that Arcanite's better. Because that taunt might be huge later.
Yeah, play the Arcanite. It might bait out a red card out of him or something. Playing the taunt on the left side would have isolated it better, because now if you generate a minion with, let's say, Sanguine Infestation, your starship is not gonna be in between them.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of damage not in the face.
Yep. You can get a 9/9. Might be better to do it with Exodar though. Or I mean with the...
I'm honestly thinking about playing Corpse Explosion this turn, so next turn you can go Exodar plus Orbital activated. It's not really a great turn right now, but next turn it would be game-breaking. You're only going to be getting 9 drops, but it's still going to be good enough.
Yeah.
And Hero Power.
Power.
Hide behind your servants.
It's mildly annoying, but we're still going to gain an obscene amount of armor. We could also just consider Nomelia here. But I don't feel too great about that.
The only thing is with the lifesteal, is that better? Probably not.
Let's go Exodar for armor. That's gonna give you 18 armor, so why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Let's just hope he doesn't have Bloodlust, though, out of Zephyrus. No Rusher, sadly. But still. Ooh, that's huge, but it's not a real taunt right now, but next turn it will be. Let's hope he doesn't have double red card. Oh wow, Polymorph. Well, that's kind of fucked.
Wow.
Wow. Look at this guy go. We still got an obscene amount of armor here though, so we are going to be able to stabilize with no melee and crap. But Zephyrus definitely gave there. He actually picked things that do stuff with the board, which is kind of crazy. Hold up.
Yeah. We might go to Elise. I don't know if we have to Nomelia yet. Or do you want to get rid of some of that damage?
Check what the 5 mana Sanguine does.
Yeah.
4 mana, that is, yeah.
Soulbound Infested Breath. Or do you like Elise?
6/8 kills Kane.
Yeah. Infested Breath of 2/1, and then
Infested Breath, his face, and Soulbound. It's generally more damage. Elise was also decent there, but this is also very, very good. Problem is he does have 2 fire spells in there, so he does clear all these. He's gonna want to damage himself first, though. Or do this, but he still kind of needs... Yeah, he did. Kinda should have used the second one while he had the damage for it, but whatever. Okay, that's kinda huge. This gives you an Arcanite Defense Crystal straight up. I like it good enough. Hero Power to 1/1 and High Cultist.
oh, should have done left side again.
Risks are always worth taking.
Okay, that was good.
Oh well.
I must withdraw.
Easy. That was close. This guy really curved out crazy good though, not gonna lie. That was quite the curve he had there. Okay, let's play something a little bit more quicker, a little bit more stable. Protoss Priest definitely is one of those decks. Let me see what a Valley sent. Some kind of interesting Protoss Priest.